I'm Max, the president of CAERS, Canadian Adverse Event Reporting System. I've talked with a few admins from your group last week. We talked about how we can help you and how you can help us show to the greater public in Canada, to the mainstream media, and help Canada what's going on with these inoculations for COVID-19. So I'm doing a call out for you guys and gals to report to CAERS. The reason right now it's a little bit crucial, which CAERS has a lot of reports all the way from Nunavut, Yukon, all over the country, is that in 3 weeks we are going to have an event. And we will have medical doctors, PhDs related to the field, lawyers, media, etc., there. Now, because it's going to be a few days, there's a lot of topics that will be touched upon. From people that lost their businesses, their jobs, family members that have committed suicide over the pressure that what they lived through the last couple of years. A lot of different things, including people that had possible adverse events. Now, time will be limited on each topic that will be presented, but we will have people there that have had possible adverse events. I say possible because I got to be very careful on my wording, because media, etc., watches us very closely. So I can't diagnose that stuff. I can't say it out in the open. But I know that you've had an experience, and it should be addressed. It should be looked at. I had an injury to the inoculation for H1N1. I almost died twice. I still have flare-ups sometimes, so I know about that. But the call out for people to report to CAERS is to help build up the case to, again, there'll be people there testifying on their symptoms, on what they're going through. People diagnosed with myocarditis, pericarditis, seizures, thrombosis, myelitis, etc., and also for the optics, we'll have printed out all of the reports. Now we may have an hour and a half. We haven't fully decided how long it gets specific on possible adverse events will be part of the event, but it will be. But again, for the optics, if we have a lot of reports, okay, we have 2 feet, 3 feet out of printed out papers stacked up at the table in front of the cameras, okay, that can make the case. That's evidence that Health Canada, public health, family physicians are either not reporting or underreporting. We'll have doctors there that had reports denied to make that part of the case. But there's a certain law which generally is known as Vanessa's Law. Now, Vanessa's Law basically states that any possible adverse event must be reported. The two important words in there is must and possible. Any possible adverse event must be reported. Now, unless they can prove that your situation, your symptoms, is not related to the inoculation for COVID-19, you got no reason not to report it. Zero. They should be reporting it. So that's what CAERS does. You have a team of nurses, doctors, data analysis, individuals, PhDs on board with CAERS. So, to make the case, put pressure on the Canadian government and Health Canada, we need optics. Again, there'll be people testifying what they're going through, what their family members have gone through. There's some people that reported their family members possibly died from the inoculation. And also, if we have stacks of papers, okay, 2-3 feet high of reports, that will help make the case. And that will put pressure for you to be able to get help. So we're trying to open the door to get outside the echo chamber that we've all been stuck in for the last couple of years. And this is our aim, to hopefully have a respectable conversation later on. So if you feel you want to assist in this event that's coming up in a couple of weeks, which will be a couple of days long, please report to CAERS. And if you got questions, the admins of your group will be posting the video in the comments probably, because we don't want to, jeopardize the group. Because it's a great place for support and people to be able to discuss and have a safe place to talk. But just reach out in the comments. I'll do my best to address what I can if you got questions. But this is an opportunity for you to be heard and put pressure for you to get help. So that's the goal of CAERS. I didn't create the name CAERS for nothing. I'm a volunteer. I work non-stop on this 7 days a week. Months and months and months. This is basically all I do. I'm not out to do anything else besides trying to help the situation, help people that had adverse events, help people that, might have a chance to get better. Because I know the feeling. I was left on my own when I had my adverse event with the H1N1 vaccine. Family doctors wouldn't look at me, wouldn't talk to me, wouldn't even consider it. It's not good. So again, please take the time. The form is not that long to fill up. It'll maybe take you 5-10 minutes, and it can make a whole lot of difference. Yeah. Have a great day, folks.